The Cincinnati Open 2025 reached an exciting climax on Day 9, as the semi-final contenders were finalized. Alexander Zverev showcased his prowess by decisively defeating Ben Shelton with a score of 6-2, 6-2, while Carlos Alcaraz engaged in a nail-biting three-set match against Andrey Rublev, ultimately emerging victorious. Zverev's performance was nothing short of impressive, particularly in his serving and rallying, which highlighted the noticeable disparity between the top three seeds and the other competitors. However, he did face some challenges with breathing difficulties towards the end of the match, raising concerns about his condition for the upcoming semi-final. On the other hand, Alcaraz displayed resilience, breaking Rublev's serve twice in the final set. Although he faltered when he had the chance to serve for the match at 5-3, he managed to secure the win with a final score of 7-5, marking his entry into his 12th Masters 1000 semi-final. For a detailed recap, including match statistics and highlights, continue reading below. Day 9 Cincinnati Open 2025 quarter-final results. Winner, loser, scoreline. The breakdown is 2025 Cincinnati Open quarters, and Day 9, Cincinnati Open quarter-final results, Alexander Zverev versus Ben Shelton. Alexander Zverev overwhelmed Toronto champion Ben Shelton with a score of 6-2, 6-2, propelling himself into the semi-finals of the Cincinnati Open. Initially, I had predicted Shelton would win based on the odds, but he seemed to hit a wall against Zverev. The German player dominated the second serve, winning 15 out of 19 points, and he excelled in neutral rallies, saving the only break point he faced while winning an impressive 81% of his first serve points. Zverev's only hurdle was his breathing issues and some dizziness during the second set, but he managed to push through. This match clearly illustrated the significant gap between the top three seeds and the rest of the field. Right now, I'm not feeling too great, but I have a day to recover and hopefully feel 100% again. I came out today feeling the best I have in months, hitting the ball well from both sides. However, I started feeling unwell towards the end of the first set, and it got progressively worse. I will do everything I can to be at my best tomorrow, Zverev commented on his condition. Match statistics for Ben Shelton, Alexander Zverev. Winners, 18-13. Unforced errors, 27-13. Aces, 12-5. Double faults. First serve percent, 67%, 39-58. 65%, 32-49. First serve points won, 67%, 26-39. 81%, 26-32. Second serve points won, 21%, 53%, 9-17. Break points saved, 64%, 7-11. 100%, 1 of 1. Service games, 50%, 4 of 8. 100%, 8 of 8. First return points won, 19%, 6 of 32. 33%, 13 of 39. Second return points won, 47%, 8 of 17. Break points won, 0%, 0 for 1. 36%, 4-11. Return games, 0 for 8, 50%, 4 for 8. Pressure points, 58%, 7 for 12. 42%, 5 for 12. Service points, 52%, 30 for 58. 71%, 35 for 49. Return points, 29. While Alcaraz's performance may not have been dazzling, he managed to secure the win despite committing 15 unforced errors and 3 double faults in the final set. He struggled to serve out the match after breaking Rublev to lead 5-3, but he regained control by breaking again at 6-5, aided by a double fault from Rublev, to clinch the victory after 2 hours and 17 minutes. It's all about accepting the moment, recognizing that I'm in a third set, and understanding that it's going to be a tough battle, which I enjoy. The conditions were extreme, but I love playing in front of such energy. I'm grateful for these experiences, and I remind myself of that during challenging moments. I kept positive thoughts throughout, even though I lost focus a few times in the second set. Playing against someone like Andrey, losing focus for just a couple of points can cost you the set or even the match. I stayed mentally strong, and that's what I'm most proud of, Alcaraz reflected on his victory. Andrey Rublev, Carlos Alcaraz, winners 27-27. Unforced errors 34-32. Second serve points won 70%, 53%, 17-36. Break points saved 33%, 2 for 6, 0%, 0 for 2. Service games 75%, 12 for 16, 87%, 13 for 15. First return points won 25%, 13 for 15. Second return points won 48%, 16 for 33, 53%, 19 for 36. Break points won 67%, 4 for 6. Return games 13%, 2 for 15, 25%, 4 for 16. Pressure points 50%, 4 for 8. 50%, 4 for 8. Service points 63%, 60 for 95, 66%, 57 for 86. Return points 34%, 29 for 86, 37%, 35 for 95. Net points 67%, 8 for 12, 130%, 35 for 95, 51%, 92 for 181. Match points saved 0, 0. Max points in a row 5, 6. Total games 45%, 14 for 31, 55%, 17 for 31. In addition to playing the sport, I enjoy writing about the tour, discussing rackets, strings, and the technical aspects of the game. Whether it's breaking down the latest tournament results or exploring the newest gear innovations, I am always eager to share my insights with fellow tennis enthusiasts.